Who can ever forget the image of those burning, fiery eyes of Rabbi Aaron Kotler, Zechat Tzadik V'Kodesh Levracha, the Lakewood Rosh Yeshiva? I remember years back reading a story. Rabbi Aaron was once walking with a Talmud, and he was walking to a certain destination, and the Talmud said, this is the best way, this is the shortest way to go. And Rabbi Aaron said, no, I sense that there's some preachers, there are things there on the path that I don't want to look at. I'd rather go and take a different route, albeit a circuitous one. I'd rather go in another way. And the Talmud says, Rabbi, we can't go that way because there's some wild dogs that sometimes scare people with their barking, and they instill fear and to any passersby. We can't go that way. Dogs. Rav Aaron said, we're not going to take a chance. I don't want to go ahead and walk in a pathway where I might see something that I am not supposed to see. I'd rather take the circuitous longer route. And sure enough, they took that route, and the dogs came out and they were barking, fierce barking, and they started running after. Rav Aaron turns around, looks at the dogs, and they're frozen in place. And of course, the dogs don't go near Rav Aaron, the dogs don't touch Rav Aaron. And the Talmud, awestruck, turns to his Rebbe and he says, Mori V'Rabbi, why were you so makbid? I know you weren't going to look anyway at anything. Why are you so makbid? He says, and this is the Lashon that I remember reading years ago. Rabbi Aaron said, it wasn't kedai to be saved from the Holocaust, to escape the inferno of Europe if I would have to go ahead and fall. And my Shmiras Einayim here in America, the Golden Medina, it would be kedai to have lost my life in Europe and not to fall prey to the Yetzer Hara here in America. Better to take my chances with the dogs. And of course we know no dog's gonna lay a hand on Rabbi Aaron Kotler and the Lakewood Rosh Yeshiva Zechat Tzadik V'Kodesh Levracha and still move fear from the Tzelem Elokim that Rabbi Aaron was. All Rabbi Aaron had to do was take those fiery blue eyes, and no dog is gonna come in proximity to the Heilige Rabbi Aaron Kotler. It wasn't kedai to be saved from the inferno of the Holocaust. I would have to go ahead and lose my Kedushas Einayim. That's Rabbi Aaron Kotler, and thus we're not surprised when Moshe Feinstein used to say, a person can be learning Torah all day, and he can go home at night and he can look wrongly at one single billboard, and he can lose, he can go ahead and divorce himself from all the Kedusha that he absorbed, mitochas Torah, mitochas Tefillah. More of Rabbi, you're learning all day, you're davening, you're striving and steiging in Inyonei Kedusha. Don't lose it with looking at one inappropriate thing. You can take all that Kedusha and you can jettison it all with the one forbidden look. Shmiras Einayim, Moshe, Rabbi Aaron. They're the Rosh Yeshivas who built up Torah in America today. Yes, even in America, you can live a life characterized and defined by Kedusha Atzuma, following the pathways of Rabbi Aaron Kotler and Moshe Feinstein. Know how to control the Chusha Re'iyah. Never take any chances. And Emet Hashem will give them nachas. And will give HaKadosh Baruch Hu nachas she'ein kamo.